How goes it? It's me, Jules, standing here at 5 o'clock in the morning in my yard. And today we're heading to Branson, Missouri. It's about a 10-hour, give or take, drive from my current location. And I got up like 30 minutes ago, loading up the car. We're gonna be hitting the road here soon. So, if I could bother you for a few minutes, why don't you join me on this road trip? Who knows where we're gonna stop? So, I've got a few ideas in mind, but we'll just see. We'll just see where the road takes us. So here's our first stop of probably many on this 10-hour trip we're taking today. Just made it to Mississippi. Only been on the road for about an hour. Front office is closed at the moment. They open at 8. But I have no need to go inside. There's some literature here on Mississippi. Gonna try to make as few stops as possible, but got about 2 more hours until we cross over into Arkansas. And there's another rest stop right when you get into the state. So I've opted for the scenic route. It just so happens to be the fastest route to Branson. And just off the side of the road is this place. It's called the Onward Store. They're not open just yet. I'm not sure they're opening today. It is the birthplace of the teddy bear. Here's some history. Where it all began, the vast swamps of the Mississippi Delta, the birthplace of the most popular toy in the world, the historic site of the most famous hunt to have taken place on American soil. There's Teddy Roosevelt right here. And Holt Collier, I think that was his hunting guide. I'm looking for a historical placard. I know there's one around here somewhere. I'm not even sure I could walk on this property here. Apparently there's alligators. Danger, alligator and snakes in area. Well, we're definitely not in Louisiana anymore. We're not far from Jackson, Mississippi, but there's still like gators out here. Check out this old wagon. It's definitely seen better days. Looks like the wheel back here is just rotted out, falling apart. I'm watching out for snakes. That's like prime real estate for a snake. They sure didn't have our comforts we have today. No cushion on that seat. All right, so I think I found it. Here's some history. Teddy Roosevelt's bear hunt. President Teddy Roosevelt came to Smeads 2 miles south in 1902 to hunt. On November 14th, Roosevelt refused to shoot a captive bear. Cartoons of this event are thought to have led to the creation of the teddy bear. It's right here in Mississippi. Not far from this location. So the Onward Store opens up in about 20 minutes. We're not gonna stick around too long. We gotta get back on that road. Still got about 7 hours or so to get to Branson, so maybe next time.
Look at the plane.
Well, we've hit the halfway point here on our 10-hour road trip. Finally made it into Arkansas. We're here at a rest stop. Gonna use the restroom here and maybe take a little stroll around the facilities. It's a very nice rest stop here. And there's just a library of pamphlets at this location. See, there's more on the other side. Just loads of tourism pamphlets, hotels you could stay at. Arkansas quilt trails. Interesting. The natural state. Yeah, it's so nice here. Where is this at? What is that river? Are they doing construction right here? Is that why it's closed off?
It's major construction.
Major, yeah.
Yeah, they've got to redo everything. The electric on it's going to be over 10,000.
Oof.
They got to budget first.
What, the work is closed?
Yeah, it's closed off.
Oh. Yeah.
We stopped here about a year ago. It was open, yeah.
But it's not safe.
Thank you. So yeah, as she was saying, this is going under some major construction.
Where's the hole?
It's been closed off. Just a year ago, we came out here and walked all the way to the end there
Is this new?
to look over the water. She was saying people were falling through the boards and having to get rescued, so they just ended up closing it off. And eventually it'll go under major repairs. It looks like it needs some work. You do get some really good views of the lake here, though. I believe it's called Lake Chico, but if you look at the map, it looks like it winds down like a river. It's just a very narrow lake, I guess. There's actually a path you could walk all the way down underneath the wharf that's been closed off. You can see some ducks out here. Yeah, they look like mallards.
What are mallards?
Green-head ducks.
I can't tell. Look at that one swimming.
Remember Duck Hunt on Nintendo?
No.
Let's see if I could walk down here to the rocks without getting in trouble. I'm sure it's fine. You can see that tree's been uprooted and just face planted into the lake here. I wonder what kind of tree this is. Kind of looks like a cypress. It's very short and stubby.
Yeah, look at that duck swimming all the way up.
Yep. He's going to get some shade by the tree. As much as I want to stay here and rest a bit longer and just take in the views, I really got to get back on the road. So, about 5 more hours left. Pretty soon we'll be rolling into some mountainous regions of Arkansas. Maybe one of the more stressful parts of this 2-hour drive to Branson is driving through Little Rock. Luckily, it's only about 10 to 15 minutes to get through it all, but lanes are narrow. People drive like crazy here. And for me, it's just a bit stressful, but luckily we're just in and out quickly. We stopped here in Conway at the Pickles Gap. It's actually the village in Pickles Gap. It's just a little village with a bunch of little stores. And also Doc's Coffee and Creamery. I do plan on getting me a small cold brew if possible. Yeah, from here on out, it's mostly gonna be up and down, around mountains, over hills, and back again. So, stopped here to take a small break. Go check out the Rustic Jewel. There's the coffee shop. I think this is an antique store, if I'm not mistaken. It's actually a soapery, my mistake. Not my kind of place. A lot of fragrances and stuff. Still choking. Here are the coffee options. They do craft coffees. It's pretty cool. Iced, hot, blended.
These are sugar.
Probably gonna give me a nice coffee. They've also got a relic on display up in here. I should have brought some stickers. They've even got an old payphone. I'm sure it's not operational. No dial tone. This is a pretty sweet little joint here. Stop and get some coffee. Or to get some sweets and fudge. Or chocolate covered Oreos. What kind of scones are these?
There is blueberry in there.
Just blueberry? Okay. I might get a scone.
You want a scone?
Yeah, I'll get a scone.
Do you want one for here or to go?
To go. And I got a small cold brew for the road. That should keep me awake for the rest of the drive. Only got about 3 hours left till we get to Branson. And the rest of the drive is mountainous. A lot of ups and downs. Check out this relic right here. A fully preserved OG Pizza Hut from the 90s. One last stop before I get to Branson. Maybe got like an hour and a half drive left. Right next to the Rockin' Java is a pretty sweet scenic overlook. The South Mountain Scenic Overlook. And you get a really good view of the Ozark Mountains. Yeah, you got Bryan Mountain out here, McCluckin Gap, Point Peter, but my favorite has got to be out here. That's called Boat Mountain, mainly because it's shaped like an upside down or capsized boat. Here's some more history. Devil's Backbone Road Cut Construction. I think that refers to this rock formation here. So yeah, back in 1928, they cut through the rock to create this highway. And later on in 1972 to 74, they widened the road you see here today. Yep, this is a good welcome to the Ozarks moment right here behind me. It's quite the steep drop behind me too. See how close I can get. Try not to lose my footing here, that would suck. Yeah, it's hard to see on camera, but there's a drop off right past me right here, straight down. All right, getting a little shaky. Better move away and get back on that road. Hour and a half, then we'll be in Branson. Oh, look, it's a deer. It just crossed the street into this little field here, right next to the place we're staying. All right, here's our place for the week. I'm gonna go check out that view. That's some lovely music we got right here playing. Oh, what a view that is. We've got our own private-ish balcony. Got some folks over there. And just out here in the distance, there's Silver Dollar City. I believe that's called Wildfire, that roller coaster. Oh, look, they've got some people on there. And there's I think there's 4 roller coasters just in this one frame. Anyway, got a nice view of Table Rock Lake, and there's way more to the lake than this. This is just a small part of it. It spans quite a few miles south of here. Try to come out here every year. We've got family just an hour south from here in Arkansas, and we'll be seeing them later on in the week. So we're just gonna unload here, probably change my shirt, and head out to the Landing in Branson. It's called the Landing. It's like a strip mall. Grab a bite to eat, and we can call this one for the night. Sun's starting to set here. And I've got to run. If you enjoyed the video, consider subscribing, smash that like, it lets me know how I'm doing. Share it out to all your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next one. I think I'm losing my voice. Bye.